everyone, today let's take a look at some of the Dollshouse miniatures that we sell. So over at the back here we have a wishing well. That's got to be one of my favourite things that we have. And we've also got some model scenery trees as well. That's a maple tree and a spring blossom tree. We also have the poplar tree on the right and 2 packs of this, I think it's a countryside tree. You can see the other one over at the back there. We have grass and sand mats, a stream and bridges, and also hedges. Another one of my favourite things is the pond. The pond is very detailed with the frog at the side and fish and lily pads in the pond. Another one of my favourites is the Monopoly board and Monopoly box. I recently did a Halloween setup and you can see I've used some of our miniatures here. The pumpkin and gargoyles, sets of spiders and frogs. The cauldron has got to be one of my favourites. And the witch's potions. And we've got the lichen here, brown at the back. And it comes in a pack like this, so this is the rest of it that I haven't used yet. This is a new product that we've got recently. They are flower tufts. So let's put them in my village now. So they are individual tufts like this with little coloured flowers. So you can see that I've dotted them about near the stream. And before I had ones that were a different colour and I've put them along the edge of the table here at the farm and around the pond. We have rugs like this one and this one, and also teddy bear and a rocking horse. And then over on the desk we have a vase, a typewriter and a reading lamp, and a double rubber plant over in the corner, and a little telephone. All these items and things like this make a house feel more like a home, and the rugs make a room more cosy. Another one of my favourites is this sewing kit with a lid, and I love the miniature food like the toast rack, and we've got Heinz spaghetti hoops and a box of cornflakes, and we have a vase of roses as well and bottles of Heinz tomato ketchup. We've got these little bushes and they come in sets of 4, and we've got a doll's house. Doll's house in a doll's house. So our best seller is this teddy, the frog. So then we also got the pig, which has also been very popular, and the dog, and we'll also be getting some Christmas teddies soon as well. We've got backpacks, and these can actually fit on a Sylvanian like that, and I think they might even fit better than the actual Sylvanian ones, as they're like made of plastic, and this one is fabric, so I think it's easier to get on. And another one of my favourites is this croquet set and this abacus. So I've got the teacher set with Professor Merriweather, and I think it was supposed to come with an abacus, but that part was missing because I got it on eBay. and it came with the school, but then I was able to put this abacus, which I think looks quite similar, in with the school, and it looks so cool. So I think that's most of the accessories that I have around my village that I can find at the moment, but I've got loads of them in boxes as well, so I'll show you those just in my hand so you can see what the size is like. So we've got some jars of sweets, the coloured candy canes are probably my favourite. For Halloween, we've got pumpkin cookies on a plate and a tray of toffee apples. I've just found 2 more frogs. I thought they came as a set of 4, but they're actually a set of 6. So I only put 4 in my little Halloween setup here. Got 4 spiders and 4 frogs, but I need to add 2 more frogs because I had forgotten about those 2. I think these are really cool. They are bookends with horses, so it looks like the horses are holding the books, so I think that's really cool. And quite a lot of these are made with like wood or metal, so I think these are metal because they are quite heavy. We've got a 12 pack of books, so we've got 3 of each colour, 3 green, 3 brown, 3 red and 3 blue. They all open up. And we've got this set of 6 lollipops, so we thought they would be good for Halloween as well, good for when the Sylvanians are trick-or-treating, as well as just sweets for any time of the year. We have a 3-arm candelabra, which is really good to put on your dining table in like Country Manor or the Grand Hotel, big posh places like that. And I really love this card game because it's got a book, how to play cards, as well as a score sheet at the bottom here. And it's got all of the cards, so that's really cool. Loads of pieces there. And here we've got the rest of the newest stuff. I think in the last box should be stuff that I've already shown in a previous video when we first got our first order of Dollshouse stuff. So I'll show you this now. So we've got a jug and bowl. I think this is so pretty. Vegetable tins, we've got mixed veg and tomato juice. A red telephone, it's more modern than the black one I showed you earlier. A set of garden tools, I think these are really cool. And another one of my favourites are these little cans. So we've got Pepsi, 7-Up, Fanta and Dr Pepper, and then 2 more Fanta. And then in this box I think is mostly what we got with our first order. So I'll just give you a quick look in there. There's a lot of food and also some games at the bottom there. So they are really cool. But you can see most of these in my previous videos on Dollshouse miniatures. So you can see in my previous videos where we store our Dollshouse miniatures on a pegboard in the log cabin, and in a video from quite a while back when we first got our first order of Dollshouse stuff, and I show them all close up there as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!